Want to know the truth? Want to be set free? Well, according to our master Yahshua, he says, do this one thing and you'll have it. One of my favorite verses for our thought for today comes from John chapter 8, verse 31. This has been with me since, it's been 20 years now. I can't believe it. When I was studying the Bible to truly learn and understand what it means to follow Yahshua, this is the one passage that convicted my heart. Because I grew up religious, reading the Bible, praying, going to church, and all those things. But something about this passage really struck me to the core. And I hope it can have the same impact on you in taking you to that next level as well. It reads as follows. So Yahshua said to the Jews who have believed him, if you abide in my word, you are truly my disciples, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. You know, we've heard that passage before, and we've definitely heard that latter part because we hear it in our legal system. The truth will set you free. But what we don't talk about is what precedes the truth setting you free. If you abide in my word, some translations have it, if you hold to my word. If you hold to my word, what is he saying? Well, you got to remember the audience here. One, they're Jews, very familiar with the scriptures and the passage in the Old Testament as it's called today. Not only are they Jews, but they're Jews who actually believed him. There were some people who did not believe him, but they believed him. And when I think about it that way, it helps me identify with myself because I'm very religious and I grew up in and around the word and I believe Jesus. However, as you read the scriptures here, you realize that that's simply not enough for our master. He says, if, making this a conditional statement, that this has to come first before the latter is received. If you abide in my word, if you hold my word, if you do what I say, if you obey my commands, if you do, then you are truly my disciples. Suggesting that there is a such thing as disciples who are not true disciples, who are not really following him. God forbid me or any of you to fall in that category. But it's so easy to do so, especially when you're raised this way or you have a culture in which it's okay to be worldly and religious at the same time, but never righteous. Yes, it's possible to go to church, pray, read your Bible, sing the songs, lead the choir, and be ungodly and not be a true disciple. You see, for Yahshua, he cut through all of that. He cut straight through all of the pretense and the fronting and all the masking that we put on, all the clothes, the makeup, the perfume, the nice way of talking, all the right language. He cuts through all that. He says, look, if you hold to my word, do you hold to my word? Do you do what I said? Do you do what you know is right and avoid what you know is wrong? Are you reading the Bible? Are you applying what you learn? Forget the fact that everyone else around you claps and you seem to be doing so much better than the average person or the religious person around you. And you think, well, I'm doing better than him or her. Oh, guys, don't get caught up in that. You are truly my disciples, he says, if you hold to my word. Then you'll know the truth. See how the truth follows our obedience to the word. And the truth will set you free. So these two things happen after our obedience. Now, a lot of people who have tried God, who have tried to be religious or go to church or tried him, they tried, but they wanted to, you can't try God. You have to go all in. It's not like the supermarkets where you can go by testing different foods and tasting them to see if you really want to buy it. And so many thousands of people have approached God in this way, approached his word in this way, approached the kingdom of God in this way. Let's see if it works out for me. I've tried this and tried that like it's a pair of shoes or some medication and see if it works. Everyone's focused on themselves instead of building up his kingdom. But rather he says, you have to go all in. And when you do, when you seriously obey what I'm telling you, then and only then will you be set free and you'll know the truth. Well, tell me the truth. and then I'll hold to your word, we say. No, no, no. The condition is hold to my word. Then you'll know the truth. I'm saying to you right now, and I'm looking at you in the eye, hopefully, that there are some things that you have not yet learned, and some things that you do not yet know for your lack of obedience. But as you continue to strive and obey and say no to the things that you know that you should not do, His truth will pour down on you. It will open up to you. It's not my words. His words are here and very clear. So it's more than just your mental assent saying, I believe in Jesus. Oh, yes, I believe. He says, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I ever meant. That's what you wanted me to think. When I say believe, because it's the easiest way. But that's not what I mean. Yeah, the demons believe. But I don't mean believe in that way. I mean, hold to my teachings. Do what you know is right. And guys, open your arms and get ready for the blessing He's saying He wants so badly to pour into your laps. But we have to prepare ourselves through obedience so that we can seriously be set free. I invite you today, with myself included, to pursue being a true disciple. Not just one who sits on the outskirts with the crowd. Not just one who wears a t-shirt and waves the banner. Not just one who speaks the right way, dresses the right way, and looks the part. But one who in this intimate time, in my most private matters, in my mind, and when I'm alone, still give Him praise. Having the integrity and the character that comes from one who seriously follows Him. We need it so desperately in this time, don't we? In this time in the world, we need men and women of character who can lead the way, be the salt of the earth, and be the light of the world. May Yahshua bless you and keep you. Thank you.